Right. These are the only two pieces of information that you need from a graph. You can do this a couple different ways. One possible, again, to me, still the easiest thing to do is to go ahead and just enter this completely into your Y editor and use the graph to find everything. So if I were to do that, I hit green diamond F1, go to my Y editor, and I'm going to enter this whole equation in. So negative 2x squared minus 6x plus 3. And once I enter that, I'm going to go ahead and look at the graph of this. When I view the graph, I can see my vertex right here. And so now it's just a matter of locating this using the F5 out the Math tab. Since my graph opens down, my vertex is going to be a maximum point, so I'm going to choose maximum. And then I just need to move my cursor to the left of that maximum point. So here it's to the left, hit enter. My upper bound has to be to the right of that maximum point. So again, move my cursor somewhere to the right and hit enter. And now it's going to give me my coordinates for the vertex. Now it's negative 1.5, so if I write this in the rational form, negative 3/2, and then 7.5 is 7 1/2. So if you think of that 7 1/2, 7 times 2 is 14 plus 1 gives me 15/2. Okay, once I have that, the coordinates of my vertex, the axis of symmetry is simply going to be a vertical line through the x coordinate. So x is equal to negative 3/2, always an x equals. Okay, now I mentioned that there's another way that you can solve it. To me, I think this is as efficient as you can get. But the way that the book is expecting you to solve this particular problem is they're expecting you to plug in negative b over 2a for the x-axis, or the x-coordinate of your vertex, and then to manually find what the corresponding y value would be. So if you did that, here your a value is a negative 2, the coefficient of x squared. Our b value is a negative 6, the coefficient of x. And our c value is a 3. So if we were to take negative 6 over 2a negative 2, so the negatives cancel here. 2 goes into 6 3 times, so you get negative 3/2. So you're able to find that rational form pretty easily. And then if you take your equation and you plug in, and the easiest thing here would be to just write your expression exactly as it appears. Use the with key, vertical bar, and just let x be this number that you just solved for, negative 3 over 2. And so now, since my calculator is set to auto mode, it's going to evaluate this. Oops. It's going to leave it in the form of the rational form, the fraction. And so you see that the corresponding part of 15/2, and it confirms that for you as well.